Good afternoon, everybody. And today, and guess what? It's another classic Spectre alert. No, it's not the P2475, which you saw in my fire alarm test that I did in the past 3 months ago. But you may think this is the same Spectre alert, but in fact, guys, you're wrong. Because it looks a little bit different than my previous alarm that I got. Well, this is one of the very first alarms that I ever got. These are common scene alarms. These are extremely common at pretty much almost everywhere, made from system sensor. And obviously they do have the different reflector. Like this one, the reflectors are a bit different. They're not the same. The reflect on this one is large and this one is smaller. As you can tell, this one is a P121575, and this one is a P2475. As you can tell, the reason why they have a smaller reflector with the 1575 candela strobe, you can tell how it's 1575 by the sticker right here at the bottom. See? This is going to be the one I'm testing today. And back in Fire Alarm Test 1, I tested this one with a 75 candela strobe. 75 candela. Well, it is 75 candela, trust me, guys. Well, this one is brighter. Well, we're not going to test this alarm today because this was already tested. So we'll take that out of the frame because this is the one I'm testing today. And this alarm does take jumpers, like my other Spectre alert that I showed a second ago. And this one actually uses jumpers too, the little black jumpers you insert in the top corner. I can actually show you because I got a removal tool because I got some of these brand new in box. But they're not for sale. So I can actually show you. First you stick this tool in here that says insert screwdriver, but you can't see it because the camera. Stick it in here. Hold on. It's hard to do this with one hand. I can actually show you. Here it goes. Okay, I can get this off the mounting plate. There we go. First things first, you mount this to the wall first. Do all your wiring back here. Here's your model number, P121575. You mount this to the wall first. You wire this up, including the jumper wires, and move around the little black jumpers to select your tone. Those are the jumpers that I'm talking about. I'm not going to take them out because they're a little hard to take out. Sorry about the pause, guys. Someone's talking to me, but that's the model number right there. System sensor. Well, these are Spectre Alert Classic, so it's going to have the same tone as my previous one. I have it on temporal code 3 low, so you mount this to the wall first, do all your wiring, and you mount this on. It's pretty easy to wire up. These alarms are pretty common in most places. These are extremely common. This is a common scene alarm. We see it like a million times before, including Spectre Alert Advances. So, for the strobe that is 1575 candela on this strobe compared to my other one, which is 75 candela, the strobe is going to be a little bit dimmer. It's going to be a little dimmer than my other one. So, it's going to have a dimmer strobe. So, well, I'm going to power the strobe first, just like I did. So, hold on. Now we're going to be testing this alarm, and we're going to test the strobe first. So, we're going to test the strobe first, so here we go. So, 3, 2, 1. 1575 candela. You can hear the capacitor in there too. Hang on a sec. Let's do the lights off part of the test. That is pretty bright in the dark. And the matter of fact, I know the strobe is normally white, but it's a little bit bluish in person. It's a little bit bluish, so, well, this is a pretty common alarm. It has 1575 candela strobes too, 75 candela, anything like that. It almost lights up the whole room, almost. Okay, let's turn back on the lights. Let's shut off the strobe now. Well, the reason why the horn didn't sound because the horn is not plugged in. So, I'm gonna stop the video for a minute and I'm gonna plug in the horn. So, hang on. Okay. Well, I know you may think I did on low volume, but I did in the past, so I do have my hearing protection on right here. See? Well, for this test, we're going to use high volume this time. So, let's see how this goes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's try that again. That was pretty cool, but that is very loud, but high volume is really loud, but back in Fire Alarm Test 2, it acted the same way when I started it up. Like my red ceiling mount version of the classic Spectre Alert, it acted the same way. The horn goed and the strobe didn't flash. It almost acted the same way back in Fire Alarm Test 2. Pretty much almost acted the same way. I don't know why it did that, but I didn't kill the alarm. It's underpowered, but that was really loud, but for the demonstration, that was pretty loud, but, you know, testing classic Spectre Alerts on low volume is pretty fine, but I have it on high volume, but it was pretty loud, so, well, I have no idea why my classic Spectre Alert acted the same way as my ceiling mount one back in Fire Alarm Test 2. But I'm not really sure why it did that. Back in Fire Alarm Test 2, what happened was, I didn't spoke about it, but it acted the same way. When it first started, the horn sounded once, and the strobe continued to flash, but I don't know why. But it still works, though. I didn't kill it. Well, good thing the horn started to sound and the strobe was flashing. And imagine the strobe is pretty bright, but not brighter than my previous classic Spectre Alert. But the strobe is a little bit dimmer because it's 1575. So I hope you enjoyed Fire Alarm Test 10. I'm going to do a visual demonstration of 2 classic Spectre Alerts. That's the big thing I'm going to do for Fire Alarm Test 10. So I'm going to add that in my video. So I hope you enjoyed it and wait for the demonstration. Thank you so much. Bye. The demonstration part of the test, we're going to test 2 Spectre alerts on high volume, this is going to be a special thing for fire alarm test 10 at the end of my video. So, let's see how this goes. We're going to connect this one first. So, here we go. Hang on. Let's do the lights out part of the test. Here we go. The alarm sounds like it's doing full wave rectifier, which is FWR. The strobes are not in sync anymore. One's going faster. There we go. Okay, let's turn them off. That was pretty cool, but it did sounded like one Spectre alert is doing FWR, but they're actually, well, you guys are actually wrong. They're not doing FWR because it's just regular DC. So, thank you so much, guys. It did made almost the same noise as a Spectre alert's raspy sound, even it's operating on FWR. FWR stands for full wave rectifier. Well, New England Elevator's Monaco Vulcan 1 panel puts out FWR like 26 volts, but so I hope you guys enjoyed this demonstration for Fire Alarm Test 1. I figured I would do this at the end of my Fire Alarm Test 10 video. I hope you guys enjoyed Fire Alarm Test 10, and I tried to make it very special as I can. So, and yes, I did test my first Spectre alert. So these were both on high volume, so sorry I'm a little shaky because I was a little bit nervous, but it did sound like it's doing FWR, but it's actually not. It was doing like it was operating on regular DC. Regular DC, like the normal DC, which you get from the batteries, but something that produces FWR, I'm not sure what it is, but FWR is full wave rectifier. I think it was a special type of transformer that does do FWR. These can do FWR. Same with ceiling mount Spectre Alert Classics. And even advances too. And system sensor masses can take FWR as well. Most modern fire alarm devices can, but well, I heard about the True Alert that it can't do FWR. I might get a True Alert, but I'm not really sure yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed Fire Alarm Test 10 of this fire alarm demonstration. I figured I would put this at the end of the video, with 2 classic Spectre alerts on high volume. So thank you so much for watching. Well, I don't have anything that operates on FWR, but I don't know what filter DC is, but I don't know if this is filter DC. If it's not filter DC, correct me in the description. I don't know what it sounds like on filter DC. I think it's pretty much the same. These alarms are the same, but different reflectors. So I hope you enjoyed Fire Alarm Test 10, everybody, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for watching Fire Alarm Test 10. I did this very special for you guys, a very big special thanks. So, thank you so much for watching Fire Alarm Test 10, and I will see you guys in the next Fire Alarm Test episode. And again, this is Fire Alarm Test 10. I made it to 10 fire alarm tests, and I made it as special as I can, so big peace to you all. So, thank you so much for watching, and that's it.